Hello, I'm Nathan Judah. I'm here with Wolverhampton Wanderers reporter Mr. Timothy Spiers for one of the final times this season. Tim, I'm quite emotional. It's been a long night. It was a long awards.
He's had a few drinks.
I've had a few drinks, to be fair. It's been a great night, though. End of season awards. Plenty of fully deserving people. But first of all, we heard from Laurie Dalrymple, and there've been he's dropped some bombshells tonight. And I mean bombshells.
So, 3 big announcements.
And these are big.
But they were quick fire. Like bang, 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 one after the other, right?
Didn't mess about.
I can't remember the order, but club shop in China.
Hey.
Incredible.
I tell you what, it'd be great if there's a cheeky beer on camera. Think of him as Chief.
Desperate to get on camera.
There he is.
Hero. Cheers, right, okay, yeah.
Cheers, pal. Thanks very much, man. Legend. Cheers, Chief. Cheers, George Brown.
I don't think anyone was more drunk.
Hey!
I don't think anyone was more drunk than you, but there we go.
I'm okay, to be fair. I've had 2 or 3. I'm a little bit lightheaded.
I'm worried about my red wine lips.
You had a bottle and a half to yourself, haven't you?
No one else is having any on the table. It'd be rude not to.
We've had the chief executive here. We've had Connor Cody, you've had Matt Doherty, and you've had him. And there's a bottle and a half of red wine gone, and no one else is drinking apart from one person.
Anyway,
can you guess who it is?
Anyway, announcements.
Big announcements.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
1, club shop in China. Right.
I've said that.
Quite rare, I think. There are a couple of clubs that have shops over there, but it's a massive thing for Fosun in particular. It's right by Fosun HQ.
Yeah.
In the middle of Shanghai. In the Bund.
In the Bund.
In the Bund.
In the Bund.
Got the lingo. It's in the Bund.
Wow. And I'd like to see it. Hopefully we'll see it in person.
Well, we will. I think we will.
I think we might see the opening.
If we're allowed into the country.
And there's a chance that we won't be due to previous misdemeanours.
It's about 60-40 at the moment. But if we're allowed in, it's been opened during Wolves' excursion to China.
What an incredible coincidence.
For the Asia Trophy.
I tell you what, it's brilliant.
July 15th, I'm sure they'll get some players and staff involved for a big opening. So can't wait to see that. That was 1.
Number 1 bombshell. Number 2.
2.
Yeah.
Artist impressions.
Yes.
Of Molineux. How it may look. Wolves' dream.
The dream.
For Molineux.
Your dream.
Wolves' vision. This masterpiece that we saw today of how Molineux may look. I must stress, this is not how it's going to look in a year's time.
No.
Or 2 years. We're talking way down the line here.
Of course.
Because you've got the Billy Wright stand involved in this, and Wolves aren't even thinking or talking about the Billy Wright stand. We know Steeble first, South Bank second. However, what a tantalising glimpse!
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Into what may be in the future. We haven't seen artist impressions for Molineux since 2010, I think, under Steve Morgan. You know, those plans never came to fruition. We hope that these do because it looks spectacular.
It looks sexy, Tim.
Head to the
Express. A bit like you.
Head to the. Oh God! Head to the. It's going to be. I'm glad we're not sharing a hotel room.
There's 2 beds in my room, by the way.
Great to know. Oh. Great to know. If this is a live video, you'd be getting offers left, right, centre.
Oh yes, I would.
So yeah, we haven't seen artist impressions since 2010. Can't wait to see how it looks. And really lost my train of thought. No, what I was going to say was...
It's all covered, all the corners are filled in.
You can see exclusive images of this on the Express and Star website. Wolves have granted us first glimpse to publish these, so you can look at them now or on my Twitter feed. They look amazing.
They do look absolutely superb. Bombshell 1, tick. Bombshell 2, tick. Bombshell 3, and perhaps the biggest of all.
Totally,
short term at least.
Well, Wolves are the first club in the entire country who are going to have a whole stand of rail seats.
Wow.
So perhaps a slight bit of confusion on this. Obviously, safe standing is not allowed, and this is not safe standing.
Yes.
It's against the law. You can't do it in the Premier League or the Championship.
At this moment in time.
However, there has been a change in legislation over the past 12 months.
In what? It's for you to say. Legislation.
It's half midnight.
It is midnight.
There's been a change in legislation.
There we go.
In the past 12 months, so you can have seats with rails in front.
Okay.
Right. So that's the change in the legislation.
Yes.
So this is still a seated stand.
Okay.
However, fans have stood in the South Bank for as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
Well, since it opened really in 1993. So in order to create a safe environment for people to stand, if they're going to insist on standing, then this is it.
A rail.
A rail in between. However, as and when the law does change, and of course, I think we expect it to in years to come. There's a lot of pressure on that. A lot of clubs want it. It will be ready for safe standing. There won't need to be any alterations. So
what's the difference between a rail in front of you that you can probably lean on or hold and safe standing? Apart from removing the seats.
The rail itself prevents, crushing or people falling over with celebrating. There's that barrier between seat levels. You need managing director Laurie Dalrymple to really explain it properly, but that's my understanding.
Laurie!
He's gone. So this is happening this summer. It's the whole South Bank. People may have seen it at Celtic or Shrewsbury, with little sections, but this is the first stadium in England to do this for a full stand. And it's happening this summer. The capacity at South Bank will stay pretty much the same, give or take slightly, but exciting and innovative, and also at the forefront of this. So
you're in there, Chief. You're in there, yeah. There you are. There you go. Excellent. Got himself on. Love it, Chief. Wowzer. Anyway, look onto the awards then. I mean, it was. They came quick and fast as well after the start of the main course, which took a while, to be fair. I think they were just saying.
Bad review there from Judah.
No.
You got a free, delicious meal and you're still complaining.
No, it was very good, to be fair. Did you enjoy the beef?
I was too busy working to really eat it.
Did you not?
No.
There's a big wedge of cheese on my plate. It was delicious. So the winners then of the awards. Let's go with
the big one.
Go on then.
João
Moutinho.
Player of the Year.
And deservedly so.
As voted for by the supporters.
Yes.
Sorry. As voted for by the supporters.
Yes.
João Moutinho. What season? 5'7" football heaven, loves a vino.
Does love a red
Good
wine.
lad, allegedly.
Gives a great interview. He's still there now, taking pictures with the fans.
He really wanted to be interviewed on stage, didn't he?
Oh, he loved that.
You couldn't get him off.
Jackie Earl said about 2.5 minutes with him before he actually opened his mouth. No, I mean, he's different class. He's been unbelievable this season and thoroughly deserved.
Jimenez, obviously with the goals, he had that hot streak after Christmas, 10 and 15. Jota since December's been unbelievable.
Yeah, been ridiculous.
Doc from like September to February. Again, incredible. Amazing that he hasn't made the top three. However, over the course of the entire season, it's the consistency, and also he's really come to the fore in the past few months. And I think the fact the vote has come recently, that's why he's got the award.
Yeah, absolutely. But Raul was on stage plenty of times as well himself. Even had to draw the raffle, which took about 20 minutes as well.
Orcs. So he got a Players Player of the Year, voted for by the players.
The players themselves. Which is an important award, though. I mean, from inside the dressing room, I think that means a lot.
Which one would you prefer? The respect of your peers or the respect of the public?
Good God. Journalist Player of the Season, Nathan Judah. Hated. You wouldn't get it either, to be fair.
No, I wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't get it, no.
I wouldn't get the public award either, to be fair. Certainly not from the Albion fans.
I was going to bring on to that. You couldn't help yourself, could you, tweeting it out?
Jackie Oakley mentioned it on stage. I had to give a running commentary. He got the biggest cheer of the night. Albion lost.
Incredible. Yeah, you should see your replies in a minute.
I've seen it.
Okay. Podcast tomorrow.
So and Jimenez surprisingly took top goal scorer of the award with his 17 goals this season. So.
Yeah, excellent. Young Professional of the Year, Ruben Vinagre.
Yes.
Thoroughly deserved again.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Pipped Gibbs White and Niall Ennis to the gong. And he's not quite a breakthrough year, but certainly I think he's improved since last year, made a big contribution, and I think next year is when we'll see him make far more starts. Him and Johnny Otto maybe sharing the load more between them, but he showed he can do it at this level.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Ladies Player of the Year, Women's Player of the Year.
Emma Cross. Yes.
Yeah, did a great job, unbelievable.
Well, I haven't seen any Wolves women games this year.
Why not?
From what I hear, have you?
No, but I'd like to.
From what I hear, thoroughly deserves.
Yes, and the Expressive Star, Fan of the Year.
Steve Green.
Was on our table.
Legend.
What a fantastic chat, and it was an amazing story.
Yeah, he suffered an accident, I think it was 2011, paralysed, but still goes to every game, home and away.
Yeah.
Often on his own, loads himself into the car, they were saying on the video. Lovely guy, we've spent all evening with him. Thoroughly deserving, nominated umpteen times for the gong, and it's so hard to pick a winner for this.
It is difficult.
So many deserving winners, but Steve, thoroughly deserved.
Absolutely superb, and I hope he had a good night. I'm sure he did. With Conor Cody and Matt Doherty on our table as well, which is always nice.
Good bands.
Under 18s player, what do they call it, under 18s?
Lewis Richards.
Yeah.
Was centre half.
Yes.
Had a very good year.
Yeah.
Some glowing reviews on the videos they put on stage. Kevin Thelwell, Rob Edwards, etc. Very, very, very highly thought of in the ranks.
Absolutely. And look, we saw all the players. We heard from Nuno. He delivered what you said was a Cantona moment.
Yeah, a bit weird. I think it was. Well, I don't know where he was going with his metaphor.
No, I think he might.
A mountain.
Some meat.
Yeah, very strange. I'd have to hear that back to exactly know what he's talking about. But yeah, we heard from him, Kevin Thelwell, Laurie Dalrymple obviously gave a long speech at the start. Scott Sellers was on stage, we have Connor Cody. Kevin Rogers as well, I must point out, won the Rachel Hare Flint Community Award of the Year.
Fantastic.
Sterling work in the community. He's worked with Wolves for many years as well. That was a surprise to him. That was a nice moment on the night. We heard from Bully. Robert Plant was here. I had a selfie with Robert Plant at the start of the night.
Oh, did you?
It was all downhill from there.
Buzzing hell, I was going to say.
Yeah, properly, yeah. So yeah, great night.
It was a great night. We're going to have a few more drinks, I think, and then we'll recline to our boudoir.
Sorry?
Pardon? Retire.
Yeah.
Could be late night.
Else?
What time is it?
It's a terrible video.
It's 25 to 1. I'm going to get this up. Shall I get this up now?
Yeah.
Put it up now, okay. Look, it's been a great night. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
A great season.
It's been a great season, and hopefully we'll have one more video, maybe a surprise video to come in the next few days as well.
I'm surprised now you've said it. So.
Well, it might be a surprise. We'll see. From Tim, from me, have a good one. Take care. Bye.